I'm honestly so thankful I was blessed with dyslexia. Dyslexia is a language-based learning disability. It's a general term for disorders that involve difficulty in learning to read, interpret words, letters, and some symbols, but does not affect general intelligence. Did you know 1 in 10 people have dyslexia? I happen to be one of them. In 4th grade, I realized I had to put in a lot more effort and find creative ways to solve problems that my classmates seemed to not need to do. From multiple reading tests to teachers not knowing what to do with me, nor how to teach me, I was diagnosed with dyslexia. From my 7 years of going through school with dyslexia, I have figured out that I have a passion to help kids and to also be used as a fresh set of ideas. When I was younger, I remember some teachers just treating me like I was 5 and feeling they didn't understand a single word I was saying. Then there were another group of teachers who would rather ignore the fact I had dyslexia than help me find strategies to close the gap. As a child, I always thought that having dyslexia was a bad thing, that it made me different when all I wanted to be was the same. But as I've grown up, I've realized it's made me have some great characteristics. It's made me have grit. If anyone doesn't know what grit really means, I'll tell you. Grit is the power of passion and perseverance. Grit is living life like it's a marathon, not a sprint, said Angela Lee Duckworth. It's also made me thankful for the things that people do for me around me, knowing that if it wasn't for the teachers that came in early 3 times a week and tutored me, and for the teachers that put in hours of their personal time after school, just making sure I got the topics that were taught in class. I also want to say thank you to the teachers that made me struggle, because without them, I wouldn't be as driven as I am now. Dyslexia as a whole has been like being on a roller coaster ride, but on each one of those bumps or times when it's turned upside down, I've learned something. And I can finally say, dyslexia does not own me, I own dyslexia. Without struggling with dyslexia from a young age, I wouldn't be where I am today. Here's my message to you. Whether you're dealing with dyslexia or any other challenges, own your challenges. Embrace your differences. Don't try to be like everyone else. Persevere and find that one parent or teacher that will help you in doing this. If you do these 3 things, there's no challenge or problem you can't overcome. Thank you.